In a quaint little town nestled between the rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young woman named Elara. Elara was known for her kind heart and artistic talent, but she wrestled with an invisible enemy, self-doubt. Despite her undeniable skill, Elara constantly questioned her ability to succeed and feared the judgment of others. The townsfolk adored Elara's paintings, often finding solace and inspiration in her vibrant depictions of nature and life. However, every time someone praised her work, a small voice within whispered, "You're not good enough. What if they're just being kind?" Elara would shrug off the compliments, attributing her success to luck or timing rather than her own hard work and creativity. One day, an art competition was announced in a well-renowned city gallery, offering the opportunity for emerging artists to showcase their work to a broader audience. The prize included a solo exhibition and a grant to further their artistic career. Elara's friends and family encouraged her to enter, but the thought of competing against seasoned artists filled her with anxiety. "What if I'm not good enough?" she repeated to herself over and over. Determined to overcome her fears, Elara sought the advice of Madame Giselle, the town's elderly and wise artist, who had mentored many young talents. Madame Giselle welcomed Elara into her cozy studio filled with colors, brushes, and canvases. "My dear Elara," Madame Giselle began with a warm smile, "believing in oneself is the first brushstroke of any masterpiece. Self-doubt is a shadow that grows only if you feed it with fear. Remember, even the brightest stars began their journey in darkness." Inspired by Madame Giselle's words, Elara decided to confront her self-doubt head-on. She spent months pouring her heart and soul into a series of paintings that expressed her journey, the struggles, triumphs, fears, and dreams. It was a cathartic process, and with each brushstroke, she felt the chains of self-doubt beginning to break. She painted a world where she was free to be herself, a world not bound by the fear of judgment. The day of the competition arrived, and Elara stood nervously at the entrance of the grand exhibition hall. Her hands trembled as she clutched the portfolio containing her work. But instead of listening to that nagging voice of doubt, she recalled Madame Giselle's advice. She took a deep breath and walked in, ready to share her vision. As the judges reviewed her work, Elara watched from a distance, her heart pounding like a drum echoing through her very being. One judge paused in front of her, painting titled "The Journey Within," a piece that depicted a phoenix rising from ashes surrounded by vibrant bursts of color. In the end, Elara was announced as the winner of the competition. Her paintings spoke to the emotions and experiences that many shared, but few could articulate so eloquently. Elara's self-doubt was replaced with a newfound confidence, and she embraced her future with open arms. From that day on, Elara continued to grow, her art evolving as she did. Self-doubt still occasionally whispered in the recesses of her mind, but now she knew how to quiet it, by believing in herself and letting her light shine brightly for the world to see.